The Northern Gateway Pipeline. The Northern Gateway Pipeline is an oil pipeline designed to carry crude oil from the oil sands of northern Alberta to the west coast of British Columbia for it to be exported. The project is being planned by a company called Enbridge, led by CEO Al Monaco. The pipeline is estimated to make roughly $300 billion over 30 years. Enbridge adheres to a strong set of core values: integrity, safety, and respect. By respecting the community's environment and each other, it helps to encourage and achieve common goals. The pipeline begins at Bruderheim, Alberta, just north of Edmonton, and stretches across the Rocky Mountains and through several Aboriginal communities north of Prince George, BC, with its final destination being Kitimat, BC, where the oil will be exported via oil tankers. The pipeline would invade the territory of about 45 native communities. By clear-cutting forests to make way for the pipeline, many animal habitats will be destroyed, and, in the event of an oil spill, water and soil around the pipeline will be contaminated by the poisonous oil, poisoning wildlife. As a result of these, ecosystems will be destroyed. Health concerns have also been raised in the past for general public safety, as health issue rates have dramatically increased in communities surrounding any pipeline built in the past. An analysis of the internal environment of the pipeline proposal reveals that its strengths include its potential to strongly stimulate the economy by creating short and long-term jobs, as well as being more prepared for and having more resources to prevent oil spills. These preparations include, but are not limited to, being more transparent on operations, and the pipe itself being significantly thicker than what is required. Enbridge has also stated that they will provide education, skills training free of charge, along with employment to people from Aboriginal communities that are affected by the pipeline. Weaknesses that were exposed of the pipeline include the environmental damage that could be done due to inevitable oil spills, and the fact that since the company depends on fossil fuel usage, it indirectly prompts CO2 emissions, which thicken the ozone layer and contribute to global warming. Looking at the external environment, an opportunity is that the Canadian dollar is currently weak, which makes Canadian products, such as oil, more attractive for customers abroad, which is the target market. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau introduced a new threat to the project when he suggested a ban on oil tankers on the BC West Coast in 2015 altogether, which would end the project completely, as it would halt the possibility of export. Another large threat that Enbridge has to compete with is other types of energy sources, which may eventually overtake oil in consumption, leading to a steady decline in sales. On top of all this, the project has not found a place for itself in regards to public support. A utilitarian view is expressed by Enbridge. They make ethical decisions based on providing the greatest good for the greatest number of people. As Al Monaco said, for Enbridge, our ability to understand the connections between these developments is critical to our ability to ensure long-term sustainability of our business. It is also critical to keep our ability to help sustain the people, communities, and natural environments that depend on us. Enbridge believes that by providing jobs and boosting the economy, it will outweigh the environmental damage and future health implications for wildlife that could be caused by oil spills. The main values are integrity, safety, and respect. In order to keep the integrity of the organization, Enbridge has vowed to follow through on commitments, to maintain truth in all interactions and to take accountability for their actions. This means not taking the easy way out or passing blame. Taking a proactive approach to safety has been an effective way of increasing, preventing, and improving safety issues. Enbridge has learned from past mistakes and therefore takes immediate action when a problem is identified. It is important to value the contributions of others. Take the time to understand different perspectives and treat everyone with unfailing dignity. Our recommendations include that the Canadian government provides and enforces strict regulations to Enbridge in relation to the Northern Gateway Pipeline. In doing this, it would ensure better building materials in the pipes, along with better regulation of the chemicals, which would help decrease the amount of waste produced. Enbridge could also bring more attention to different energy sources that they already endorse through their company, in order to better the environment long term. Through our discussions and through our team meetings, we came to the conclusion that the environment is of higher importance long term than the profit from destroying our planet.